This is the real life of James Heaney, and I happen to be the real James Heaney.
Hi, I'm James Heaney. You might recognize me from my incredibly credible news show, Brief News Brief. Or maybe you hear my voice and you think to yourself, I've heard that somewhere. You first think to yourself, is that Bob Odenkirk? Is that Saul Goodman? Or you'd think, no, I've heard that voice on Alchemy This, the wildly popular improvised podcast. And both of those things would be correct. Not both of those if you're saying Bob Odenkirk, but I mean both of those if you're saying Brief News Brief and Alchemy This. Or you might think to yourself, look at the thumbs on that guy. He looks like he could be, I don't know, an expert gamer. Again, you'd be correct. I expertly play games with several channels, one of them being Gamefront, and the other being Adventure Bits. But this here is not about those things. This is about the real life of the real James Heaney, and I figured it was as good a time as any to check in and tell you how things are going. They're going pretty good. I mean, it's a weird world out there, let's be honest. Everything's gone crazy. But I've been prepared for something like this. In fact, I've spent days helping other people get their... And you asked me 3 weeks ago if this would be the case. I'd say never. I've been helping people install Discord and get cameras so that we can do face chats. I mean, that's pretty cool. We're recording Alchemy This remotely. We've done one recording and it turned out okay. I think that'll be airing. It might air on Thursday. It might air next Tuesday. But we're doing another record. We record every Wednesday. So we're getting together tomorrow. We're recording 2 more episodes. We learned a lot from the first recording that we did together a week ago. We only did 1 episode last week because we wanted, before we invested a whole bunch of time into recording, we wanted to make sure we were doing good. And we actually learned quite a bit during that one recording. I can't wait to get together tomorrow because I think our recordings are going to be, it's never going to be quite as perfect as it is in the studio, because the studio is just like, you got these really expensive microphones and you're in a room that's set for sound, but it's going to be the next best thing. I'm super hyped. I listened to the episode we recorded last week yesterday because, well, you know what? Why not? This is a moment of honesty, probably more than maybe some people would want me to be. But when we recorded it, I was like, okay, well, this is okay. But then when I got to hear the first track of it, this first export, I was like, oh, that sounds pretty rough. And I kind of had a whole list of complaints and I shared them with the alchemists. And I kind of was like, you know, I wanted to work to make it better. But that was when I was just like nitpicking little tiny clips and I wasn't listening to the episode. But then yesterday I listened to the entire episode and I'm a fan of the show. I listened to quite a bit. And you know what? It was so much better than I remembered it. And it might have also been that when I first was judging it, gosh, now I feel bad. But when I first judged the sound of it, I was listening to it on my cell phone out of my cell phone speakers, which is never how I listen to the show. And then yesterday when I was listening to it just for the pleasure of, hey, I got an early copy. I'm going to listen to it. Sorry. I was using my headphones. Where are they? These look like Beats or something. I'm getting messages. So these headphones, when I listened to the episode, I was like, well, it's actually pretty good. It's pretty good. We will get better. And actually, that's everything so far. I mean, Joey Greer and I have been having conversations in face chats like all the time. It's weird. It's isolating because you're not going out. You're not being social places. But at the same time, day-to-day check-ins, I'm having conversations in face-to-faces, maybe not physically. I couldn't kiss them. But looking at them and hanging out and talking. I never go on the phone with people. So that part's been refreshing. Gamefront has been doing really good. Some of the things, Danny's been working really hard writing the Hot Off the Press Start show. That show's been doing pretty well. He's been getting me copies of games. So I've gotten Doom Eternal and I got Half-Life Alyx. I still need to do some more videos with it, but what a wonderful way when you're quarantined to spend your time. I feel like I'm almost gloating. I feel bad. Let me share some of it. It's not all easy peasy, fresh and squeezy. Here's something that's interesting. Of course, it's been in LA, we are thankful for any rain that we get, even if that rain brings some problems along with it. But outside in the alley next to our house, because I live so close that if I could take the glass off of my windows, I could lean and I could probably touch the house next door. So there's a small area that we walk through because I enter through the back of my apartment. But with all the rain, I think that there was like sticks and things and toilet paper. It clogged the drains. It wasn't good. So we had to have plumbers. And then because of that drain, we had another drain problem upstairs because everything backed up. And I guess somehow pipes started breaking. And we had water pouring from our upstairs neighbor's house into our kitchen, which is obviously, when you're only at home, only cooking at home, probably one of the lesser places that you want to have flooded with what you call gray water, which is water that is not potable. Did you want to get through? It's not live, it's recording. Yeah, so like I was saying, water pouring in through the ceiling into the kitchen, which, I mean, right now we're cooking pretty much exclusively all of our meals out of that kitchen. If gray water's coming down, that's not sanitary. It wasn't toilet water, but nonetheless, it was gray water, which if you're in the plumbing industry, which I've beaten quite a handful of Super Mario games, so I'm the next thing to a... Oh, there's toilet water dripping behind her toilet too, but that's a different kind of story. Stay out of here. This is the real life of the real James Heaney, not the real life of the James Heaney family. Get. Jeez. Guess I'm going to have to edit a lot of this out. Anyway, I installed, because I went to the first day of the pandemic. Well, you know what? Not the first day. Months after we've been worrying about this global pandemic, I found out that I needed to go to the store to get some things. Tried to get some toilet paper at one store, zero toilet paper. Went to a second store, zero toilet paper. So what did I do? I ordered a bidet. In the line that was like an hour-long line for one of the grocery stores, I just said, you screw it. I'm going to order a decently priced, highly rated bidet. And I got it. I installed it. Now, it took a long time to install because you got to like hold the button down and empty all the water out of the toilet. And then you get under there, and my toilet is so close to the wall that you could never really, in a perfect world, the toilet would have room to be 360 degrees around it, looking at it. But instead, I've got to rest my face inside the toilet here just to get my arm back around the other side. And I'm like, imagine like the porcelain here. The bowl is here. I'm like reaching back to screw nuts on. Now, I got it all together, and the bidet works great. I have such a clean butthole. Cleanest butthole I've ever had. And I mean, I'm not going to make you check it. I'm not going to show you because I'd get my whole damn channel taken down. But trust me, it's clean. But now I'd say once every 15 seconds, one drip of water drips from the pipes that are just not quite tight enough. So technically, my wife is saying no. It's probably 1,000, 2, 1,000. Okay, maybe one drip a second, but we're talking drips, and it's not dirty toilet water. It's the clean stuff. It's right from the wall. You could unplug the hose from the bidet and use it as a dental pick. Okay, it's not bad. It's good water. It's good. In fact, our bathroom floor has now been never cleaner because I take that rag, I keep a rag there to collect all that water, and I squeeze it out and I put it back. I probably only squeeze it out twice a day. It probably needs 3. Yeah, so it's not all sunshine. There are definitely challenges. But what a great day to play video games. What a great day to play video games. One thing I want to make sure, and hopefully I've had some sort of an advertisement popping up, you're going to get a chance to see Bear Supply live. It's April 1st at 8:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Now, I don't know how it's going to work yet. I know that I've got the equipment to do it. Everything's going to be perfect. You're just going to have to go in. I think that it's going to be through Zoom. So you're going to have to get like some sort of a key login. I don't know how it works, but I'm going to show up and I'm going to do some improv. So definitely I'm going to try to give more of these videos. And starting April 1st, I'm going to commit for the first time in my entire life, I'm going to execute VEDA. Video every day in April. Video every day in April. That doesn't, I don't know what, I'm having a hard time with these. Video, VEDA. every day. ENIVEIA. That's not Veda. Okay, it doesn't matter. Nonetheless, I'm going to make sure that we get one of these style videos every day in April, in addition to Adventure Bits videos, Gamefront videos, brief news brief videos, probably some Alchemy This videos, lots of content, but I'm going to make this video every day. The real life of the real James Heaney.